What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Nia K. Welcome to my channel and welcome to our family. Please like, comment, subscribe down below, and don't forget to smash that notification button. You already know what to do. But without further ado, let's get into the video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how I got into university and helping you to get into your dream university by sharing the tips and tricks that I learned along the way. When I was applying, I was really scared. I was like, will I get in? Will they accept me? Am I the kind of student that they're looking for? What if I don't get into any of my choices? When are they gonna tell me if I got in? How long do I have to wait? I was just really going through it. So I emailed my guidance counselor at my school and I asked her, I was like, let's just say her name is Miss Johnson.
I was like, Miss Johnson, when am I going to get the decisions on my applications? And she was like, I'm sorry to tell you, but I can't really say, I can't predict when that's gonna happen. All we know is that it usually happens around January or February, like the early parts of the year. So you'll probably get your decision in the new year, but keep your head up, stay strong, it will happen, you will get in. I was like,
thank you.
Not too long after my freak out, I got my first email from the University of Ottawa. They emailed me and the email said, I was in class at the time on Zoom, and the email said, we have made a decision on your application. My heart dropped. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? And for me, like, I thought it was very rude that that's how they would word their email. Like, I just wanted to know in the subject line, like, did I get in, did I not get in? So I didn't even have to like open the email. So to make a long story short, I did end up getting in, but I got my acceptance in December. So I was like, that's why I was so scared about that email, because I was like, she told me they're not going to respond until 2021, but I got my response so early in December. It was like December 4th, I think. And I was like, oh my gosh, they rejected me. They answered me way too fast. That's not always the case. And I will tell you why later on in this video. Carleton. Now, I got an email from Carleton maybe a week or so after I got my email from the University of Ottawa, and they also did that rude little subject line like, we have made a decision on your application. And I did get into Carleton as well. That was really exciting for me. It was a really high point because Carleton was also one of my main choices, as I mentioned before. So Ryerson actually contacted me maybe 2 or 3 weeks after Carleton and Ottawa had both contacted me, and I got in. Yay! But as I said, Ryerson was my safety school. It was not really a school that I wanted to go to, but they did have a solid program, because for my major, I'm planning on being a communications major. So the top programs in Ontario for that were offered at Carleton, U Ottawa, Ryerson, York, schools like that. So Ryerson was my safety school, but I did end up getting in. So basically, when it comes down to like your acceptances and whether or not you'll get in and when you'll get in and how they'll tell you and when they'll tell you, there's no concrete answer. Grades. So a big question regarding applying is, what grades will they be looking at through my application? Because they do get your entire transcript, but what grades really count towards whether or not I'm getting into this school? So for early acceptance, that's usually based on what time you're applying. My acceptances were early acceptances because I applied in November, and this was before our midterm marks had come through. So I actually fast-tracked a few of my courses, which means I had my prerequisites for the majors that I wanted to apply for. So going through my application, they looked at my grade 11 university grades and the one grade 12 grade, which was English 12, that I had taken in grade 11. So my applying, I think it's called the application average, was based off of my U courses, my M and U courses in grade 11 and 12. For later applications, they'll probably be looking at a mixture of your 11 and 12 grades based on what program you're applying to, because every program has different requirements, but we'll get into that later. but it depends on what you need to be looking for. So if you're applying to be an English major, they'll care more about your English grades than, say, your physics grade when you thought that you were going to be a doctor. Extracurriculars. So I am an active member in my school. I always have been. Your extracurriculars should reflect who you are and what you want to do with your life. For example, if you're applying for veterinary school of some sort, or that's the path you want to go, you want to angle your extracurriculars towards helping out at your local animal shelter. Just try to angle your extracurricular activities towards what your curricular activities are going to be. It's smarter to angle your extracurriculars towards the program because the admissions department for that program will be keeping in mind what you're going to be doing on their campus based on what you've been doing on your past campus or in your community. I'm sure they'll help you figure out how to get what you need as an extracurricular to push you out and help you to stand out amongst the other applicants. Program requirements. Okay, this one is a big one. When you're deciding where you want to apply and why, you also have to look at what that program needs from you, not just what you need from that program. For example, if I wanted to apply to the University of Ottawa's Public Relations program, what I would have to do is look on their site and see exactly what the prerequisites are for that class, which means what I would need to be taking in high school so that they would accept me into their program, seeing that I've done the work before to get into their program after. There are a million kinds of program requirements that different schools and programs require. So you have to research it to make sure that you have what you have, because the worst thing would be to apply to a school and get rejected per se because you didn't have the extracurriculars since you didn't know that you had to have them. And you're probably thinking to yourself, but it's only like the first semester of grade 12. What if I haven't had the opportunity to apply to these programs yet? Even though you do not have a grade in those courses yet, the university sees that you have signed up to take those courses. For the University of Ottawa, since I had an admissions average of between 90% and 100%, they gave me their highest admission scholarship of $4,000. For Carleton University, since I had the same admissions average and they considered different grades, they gave me $12,000 for my admission scholarship. By now, you can tell that my two main school choices are Carleton and U Ottawa. I have chosen to go to Carleton. So I chose to go to Carleton because not only are they the best communications program in Ontario, but they had a lot of aspects, not only just in their program, but in their student life that really enticed me to want to go. On Carleton's campus, there's a society for their communication students. It's called CUS. CUS is a society where the communications department students take place in many activities, have an executive organization, like I mentioned before. I love those. And they have a mentorship program that helps ease the transition between high school and university for their students. And they just have a lot of good opportunities for communication students. And they have a great dorm, campus life looks sound. So for me, I'm deciding to go to Carleton University. And when it's time to consider what school is right for you, it's good that you not only consider the ranking or the program, but also the money, because university is not cheap. I don't know how much I thought it cost, but it's not what I thought. It's a lot more. So it's good if you weigh your application, scholarships, and your opportunities and the proximity to a working area if you're going to work through school. There are a lot of different factors that you have to weigh, not just, is it the number one school in my country? Is it the number one program? Is it this? Is it that? There's a lot of factors that should go into choosing, and you have to make sure that the school is right for you. Not just if it's right for other people, but if it's right for you. Manifest. I want you to meditate, pray, do whatever you do, and manifest your acceptance to these schools. Because one thing that I did is I was really negative at the beginning. I didn't think I was going to get in. I didn't know everything I needed to know about applying, so I was scared. I didn't think they'd accept me. I thought there would be a lot of applicants with a lot of different things to offer that might have been better than me at the time, but no, that's not how I want you to think. I want you to manifest your acceptance. I want you to say, yes, they're going to email me. I'm going to get in. Don't freak out. You probably will still freak out, but don't freak out too bad. Just know that at the end of the day, you can apply again. You can fix things. You can get your grades up. You can go to summer school, get a few of your grades higher, and then apply again to be admitted in the fall semester. You can do whatever you need to do to get in, but I just want you to manifest that it will happen, because I'm telling you, it will happen. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. Please, again, like, comment, subscribe down below, and don't forget to smash that notification button. Keep a lookout for me, because I will be coming back with more videos and content, not only helping you, but entertaining you through our transition into adulthood. Bye!